Good morning, good morning, good morning. Marietta here, out here doing her yardly work this morning, just moving some things around. And I thought I would turn the camera on and say good morning to y'all this morning. And I pray that this video finds you well and in good health. For all of y'all that subscribe the last few hours, the last 2 weeks, I thank God for you. I appreciate you. Good to see you. I just want to make sure I acknowledge you because your subscription means a lot to me. I'm on a road to 10K subscribers. I need y'all to help me get there. Those of you that rock with the girl that been here from day one, good to see you. Good to see you. This morning, y'all know what I was out here doing. I was out here actually just picking up paper, putting it in my fire pit over here. Back over here, this way I've gotten some wood so that I will be able to start a fire out here if I need to. So I do want to put a few pieces of wood inside this pit to have it ready to go. These are things that I like to do on the property to be able to have what I need when I need it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I already told y'all having some wood on the property, even if it's just a little bit. I don't have much right now because I used up everything I had last season. So I'm trying to get a little bit more wood stacked up here and there so that I can have some things on the property in case I need to build a fire, in case I need to cook some chicken, in case I need to do some things, you know what I mean? But when you're out here and you're dealing with raw land where there's really everything you got to create, whatever's going to be on it, you got to put it there. Whatever's going to be on it, you got to create it. So therefore, it gives me a lot to work with, but I don't have a lot of time to work on it. That's the thing. It's getting the time and finding the time to be able to do what you need to do. But being out here in the country is a blessing. It's a beautiful thing. And you know what? As I was standing out here, another reason why I wanted to turn this video on is because I wanted to let y'all know that we are living in a time now where you get ready to be left to fend for yourself. So that means you're going to have to come outdoors. You need to start getting out a little more. Start walking the land. Get your mind thinking about what if things don't change? What if things don't get no better? What are you going to do if they cut the lights off? What are you going to do if the grocery store is shut down? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What provisions have you made to be able to continue to live some type of lifestyle on the very property that you have paid for? How are you going to get water? What are you going to do? All these things I know are turning and running all through your mind and whatnot, but yet you haven't got the energy to get up and start doing anything about these things to fend for yourself. Because maybe you're waiting for somebody to come and help you, somebody to do these things for you. Well, the sad reality of it is, ain't nobody coming. Let's just say it the way it is. Ain't nobody coming. Right now, you're going to be left to fend for yourself. You're going to have to be left to do for yourself. So you're going to have to learn right now to start putting some of the things you got to work. For example, I bought an EcoFlow Rivers 2 power bank, just a little one. This is nothing big, nothing major, nothing exciting, but I wanted to buy one to try to get myself used to learn how to use it. And really, truly, it reads itself across the top for somewhat. And I plugged in a lamp with it, and it says it will power the lamp for 57 hours. So I will be able to see at least. I'll be able to see something. So because of that, it made me start thinking again, okay, how am I going to keep my food from spoiling? How am I going to keep my refrigerator running? With that thought, it made me realize I need a bigger power bank. I need something maybe up there to 200,000, 200,000 watts or 400,000 watts. Or 4,000 watts, or I don't know how many watts it is. That let y'all know. See how much I know about it? Nothing. That's why I say it like that. I know nothing. I'm trying to learn. And that's what this is about. This is not about somebody that already knows the wattage. Somebody knows how much power they need to run their place. Somebody already knows all these things. That's good and well and fine. I appreciate anybody that does know how many watts of the generator or a nice name of a generator that I need to buy a power bank to be able to run my refrigerator. I have like I said, a small power bank, but let me know in the comments. Type it in the comments. Help us out. Help us that don't know what it is we should be buying. Help us that don't know what it is. I'm studying, I'm watching, I'm looking at different videos, I'm trying to get the numbers down right in my head, but somebody might not know to do this. This is why I'm saying this. Just because you know what it is don't mean that somebody else knows. Just because you know where to look don't mean somebody else know where to look. And even after they look and they start getting the numbers, some people may need to hear it from several different people. So even though some of us are trying to get the power banks that we need, we're trying to get our battery power banks on the properties, and we're trying to get them in our vehicles for our van life and just to have to go up and down the road. Sometimes you need to know from somebody else what wattage there is, what do you do, where do you get them from, what the price is looking like. They need to start doing their homework, in other words. So with that being said, I'm going to put some wood in this fire pit back here. And then I'll be right back because it's starting to get a little cool out here. So I wanted to be able to say those things while it was on my mind. That it's time to prepare, time to get you some food, time to get you some heat, time to figure out how you're going to power your house, time to figure out how you're going to power the things that you need at least. Even if you can't power the whole house, be able to power what you need to be able to function. Yes, as long as the sun is in the sky, you will have light. So therefore, it's the dark time that you need to prepare for. The evening time you need to prepare for. If you have family members that are on machines, or that may have breathing machines, or may have nebulizers, or may have things that need to be plugged in to keep them alive for health reasons, it's time for you to figure out how you're going to power those things. Don't wait until things get real bad and then you're stuck out there with nobody didn't tell you. It's all over the internet. It's all over YouTube. Survival, survival, survival is the mode you need to be in right now. Not relax mode. Not I'm gonna relax until it happens and I'm gonna expect somebody else to do it. I'm gonna get somebody else to take care of me, or somebody else is supposed to supply me with the things that I need. It's not going to happen. If you're relying on your government to come and save you, you're relying on state funds and assistance to come and save you, it's not happening. Put that in your noggin up here. Start knocking on the door, see if anybody's home, because it's not happening. The only person that can help us right now is Jesus. And if you're not connected to him, you're already losing. You're already behind. You're already stressed out. You already don't know which way to go. Because if you can't run nowhere else, you can run to the cross. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. I thank God for God being on board right now. So let me put this wood in this stove. I'm going to show y'all some of the pieces, what they look like, how nice of pieces that of wood that the gentleman brought me. Let me show you. Got some nice, good, strong pieces of wood. See what I'm saying? Nice, strong, good pieces of wood. And I'm going to throw this in the pit. That way it'll already be in there. Let's move this lid over. Right now, all I got in there is paper. So I'm going to throw some of them in there. I don't need to put much in there, but I do like to keep enough in there to start a fire. And then I also have, let's see, if I gotta start that in a hurry, I can start it. If I gotta start that in a hurry, I can start it, because I also have the starter pieces of wood that they look like pieces of wood, but they are starter pieces that you throw in there. You light them and they start the fire. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do with that. But I wanted to make sure that I have that ready to go. And I just moves around the property, y'all, and see what I need to do, what I need to put together, how I need to put it together. This barrel, I never burnt nothing in this barrel as of yet. I had a gentleman come and shoot some holes in this barrel for me, just in case I have to use it too. So if I have to use that barrel is ready to go. Let me let you see it up close. See, there's nothing in it. Just a barrel that then had buckshot shot all in it. So it's ready to go. It is truly ready to go. They're also good to have on the property in case you need an extra place to put trash or whatever. In case you miss your trash man and you need a place to burn some trash, you can always burn them in that barrel. You can always burn it in that barrel. And then, hold on a minute. And then I was out here looking at the little bushes I got back here. I see them trying to wake up. See the little fiery red tips on that bush? It's trying to wake up. Yeah. So you have to come out here and check around and look around and see what you see. See the pond? See the pond over there? Lots of water over there. That's the pond that's in back of the house. And that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like, y'all. All you hear is the birds, the stillness of the country. The stillness of the country is all you hear and all you see. This box right here, let me lower you down a little bit so y'all can see. This box right here, I created this box maybe about 2 years ago. I haven't planted anything in it as of yet because there's no water back here, and my son had taken sick, so I never got a chance to put nothing in this box. So type down in the comments, what would you put in this box? What would you put in this box if this was your box? What would you put in it? I really did not know what I was going to put in it, but now I'm going to have to clean it out again, till it up, and then figure out what I'm going to put in it. So that's what that's all about. And you see these pieces of wood down here on the ground? I lined them up down there on the ground all the way down just to separate this back area back here from the yard while I was planting these hedges and bushes and things of that nature. But for you to get a better view at how much wood I do have, I got a little bit. See, I got a little bit of wood. Not a whole lot, but that's enough to burn for a while. And that's a beautiful, good-looking stack of wood. Beautiful, good-looking stack of wood. So, and then this extra piece of fence, it blew down when we had Hurricane Helene. It blew down, so I don't know. I'm just saving them slats in case I need some slats for my fencing, but they can get burned up too if I have to. But yeah, this is a good load of wood. It'll last for a little while. Yeah. So yeah, just wanted to bring y'all on a little nature trail with me and let y'all get out here and see that even with my old basketball court right here, the old basketball court right here, one day y'all see me out here trying to shoot some hoops. I'll be out here trying to make it work. Now this flower bucket right here, you see how the wind has warped the top part of it, but I built this, y'all. I built this. The old stairway that was leading into the house, the old set of steps before I had the deck put on, I took them, I busted them down, and I wanted to reuse the wood to make something, so I used it to make this flower pot right here. So I'm going to dump everything out of this. And then I'm going to use the flower pot. I'm gonna fix it from whatever the damage it had through the winter, and I'm gonna put it back together, and I'm gonna use that flower box somewhere else in the yard. But I made that myself, See what you can do? See what you can do when you put your mind to it, how you can refurbish that old wood? Well, that's what I did with the old wood from the step. Why? Because that wood was pressure treated wood, outdoor wood. It was no need in taking that wood and throw it away, because you can take that outdoor wood and make all kinds of things. Let's look at this over here. Where this fencing is setting, this is the other part of that step. That's what this is. This is the other, this structure where this fence is setting is the other part of that step when you step up to go inside the house. I refuse to throw it away because I may have to knock it apart, take it apart, and refurbish that wood. That is good outdoor wood. And the price of wood is today, we're not going to throw no wood away, y'all. We're not going to throw no wood away. Either we're going to turn it into something else, or we're going to put it in the fire pit and burn it. So yeah, that's what that is. So those things are worth keeping. I've had so many people ask me, what am I going to do with this stack of bricks? With this stack of bricks, y'all. Sorry about the shadows, because some of the yard is shaded. So they've asked me, what am I going to do with this stack of bricks right here? These stack of bricks are just going to stand there and be used if they're needed for the foundation of the house. Other than that, y'all give me some ideas of what do you do, what can you do with these bricks? With these very bricks right here, what else can you do? What would you do with them? What can you build with them? What can you do with them? Because this is what they look like up close. See all the holes in them? What else can you do with these type of bricks? You tell me. Other than that, they doing what I know to do. Leave them stacked up there in case I need them. That's all I know. So yeah, that's a good little walk around the yard. I have to bring y'all with me every now and then while I'm out here checking the yard, so that y'all can check the yard with me and maybe have some ideas about things that you might see around the yard. So I hope you enjoyed this little tour, and I hope you can drop me some ideas on what to do with the bricks and what you think about the tour and the things you've seen in it. Let me know about what you feel about keeping wood on your property. And are you ready to burn some wood? What do you think about having a wood stove inside your property? So with that being said, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'd love to have you join the family.